We're good.
Alright, welcome to the city council special meeting. March 30th, 2026, call meeting to order. Any public comments for items on the agenda? If you favor the flame, we're saying that anyone we can see animals with that with us, the county. Master Touch Electric is for the SCADA system or the water system. So that's part of that new call out system that will hopefully work. We should be one of that. Then all down there and Friday before last. Karen called Jesse called me before it. We're actually working on that. Some other stuff out.
Yeah.
Plus, health, there's two sections all on there. Well, police department, what's actually mentioned, well, it's
Like, I don't recall ever seeing that. Same as police prior to that. Well, that's good.
yes.
Because I look at SC now. Rolling in the mud, getting recycled out. That's good.
And then there should be, reserve officer next month for his physical. You know. Any other questions? Ask for a motion by the plan.
Make a motion to approve the meeting.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Comments, items not on the agenda. I passed around letters support, Maybe Anderson, United Youth. Going out to T-Mobile grant for the pub. Put that annual Orlando farm and do some more infrastructure in there for the United Youth. Make it kind of more of a community center that people can use, other groups. I think one of the groups, youth court was gonna use it. The sheriff's office was possibly gonna use it. Anyone's gonna have a meeting, rather than try to get in here. So, anyone has any issues with that, anyone else have any comments? All right, so a motion to adjourn. Have a second? Second. All in favor? We'll to council meeting number 2, meeting following special council meeting 1. I'll call the meeting to order. Public comment for items on the agenda. So this is a standard contract that was with our previous attorney wrote up for us. It was kind of more tailored towards grants because we use this for Dreamland when they did the skate park, and I took some stuff out of there that kind of specifically dealt with dealing with federal grant money. I did send it to Levi, and he had no issues with it. And then in the last page of the scope of work, you'll see we should have the decimal point, which instead of 58,000, it's a 58,000 instead of $507,000 value. But that last sentence I put in there basically, any unforeseen conditions needs to be negotiated out. One thing that we may see is some insulation. The very last paragraph.
And costs not agreed upon.
Yeah, so basically, the only thing we may encounter is possibly insulation replacement on the city center. Or damage on that one. For all team. But we won't know until we. So.
In the contract earlier, it said that on page 1, in compensation. This is a fixed price contract, and the city agrees. The last sentence, city will be responsible for removing.
Yeah, so.
If we gotta look at that, because I feel like it could contradict itself with that statement.
We looked at it and didn't see anything. So kind of how that price breakdown, if you remember. If I have it somewhere here, the rural guy was 94,000.
Yeah, I was just worried about the wording on that.
Double check that.
I want to double check if we read that last sentence.
And I didn't think that last sentence.
Seems like it just doesn't need to be there. In the schedule or in the fact, 3 lines up from the bottom. All, okay, I'm 5 up from the bottom. All subcontractors and all material suppliers for whom payment was previously been requested. And this word. Has previously been requested.
So if there's any waivers.
Right, what needs to be added?
No.
The payment was previously been requested, yeah, that's fine, right? So do kind of thing.
Or was previously been into that one?
Yeah, if you remove the then, if you can add the or change the words that has. We would have to have been previously requested, not have previously been. Yeah, has been previously requested. You just move those words around. But I think that's kind of a moot point because we don't have subcontractors that we're paying anyways. Supply the contractors with the next week.
So how do we do that?
These progress payment requests.
Do you even have any subcontractors?
They do. No.
Yeah, so we don't really use any.
Kind of a seriously long run-on sentence in general.
Legal use. But yeah, we're not.
So much faster. So can you make it in the right sense?
Well,
we don't have subcontractors anyways that we're paying, so the entire, that portion of the sentence doesn't need to be in there. But in order to fix the sentence, you'd have to put whom payment was previously requested or has been previously requested. It either has to be has been previously, but the bid has to be before previously anyways. Just the action. But none of it is relevant because that, we don't have subcontractors that we are paying.
And that's kind of goes back to if it's, there's any way. If you want to have any-
Yeah, because that might actually not matter, because most of it might just be like extra words or whatever. Earlier, because there are things that are used against you. And you can't solve the whole thing. Was wrong, because I didn't see the number.
And then the way that's gonna work is the rural is gonna pay the full 94,000. And then whatever's left out of that portion, well, I think it's 6,700, but I don't know if it's one. Yeah,
Are they paying everything up front, or is there like a, 10% up front and then halfway through, or?
They're asking for 29,000 up front for materials, which I haven't heard from her, but was gonna ask Marcia to review this, because she used it and just replaced city with rural and made it applicable to him. And then he's gonna have Marcia, if Marcia did not have any issues with it, he was gonna send, drop a check out. That's the end of
For the down, or the,
material costs, yeah.
and then after that, how is the payments?
I'm
And then-
assuming it's probably gonna be a once, it's probably gonna be in the vehicle, and then they'll probably submit a final invoice. Now, there's Paul's out of town, so I haven't talked to him.
We need to sort of plan out the invoice.
Designer, engineer, anybody have to inspect it when it's completed?
Yeah, we do have a cost for that, it's $134 an hour for the structural engineer, and $124 for handling to do on-site inspections, because he's gonna be here for wastewater and water.
So in addition to what was there.
There will be an addition to it. But they're gonna do a kind of a supplemental, not a full one, just to make sure materials are what they should be. And then Chris can stop by, kind of move the features of work, when they go to put plywood back in, when they start putting standing seams, or make sure, or when it's covered with plywood, when they put the vapor barrier down, and they're sheeting with that. So, probably like 3 inspections per day. 3 or 4. Any other questions or on that? I'll ask for a motion to approve the contract with the changes, and then the sentence and fixing the manual.
I make a motion to approve the city of charge construction amendment with edits.
You have a second? All in favor? Any public comment for items not available? Ask for a motion to adjourn the meeting. For a second,
I'll second that.
all in favor? Thank you very much. Meeting adjourned. 14 minutes.
And